look at the choose. Byron in control. Outside lane, inside Hocevar, and now we take a look at the IHOP surprise move of the race.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin and the 5 of Larson arguing over a position here off of turn 2. Denny with his awesome save, really the save of the race. But Larson, yeah, he's had a couple of tough weeks behind the wheel of his race cars. And he's in a tough mood today, right?
He has been feisty on the radio. I mean, look, there's Denny Hamlin back in row 3, that purple Yahoo machine on the inside. How about, I mean, look at the Hocevar back on the front. There's a lot of storylines at the front, Kim.
Yeah, William Byron out front. Rudy told him when these other cars came down, I want to stay out so we can control the race. We could come down and take 2, but then we'll be buried. They told me this morning their strategy was going to be what the winning strategy is, so we'll have to keep an eye on the 24 out in the lead, Trevor.
Yeah, Carson Hocevar yet again, 3 weeks in a row, being in contention, feeling like he can win the race. Talked to Carson earlier today. He loves that he's home, but most importantly, he loves that they're so fast right now and able to battle for these wins. This driver takes the risk to get the rewards.
Look at our restart ranks as we get ready to roll out here. Byron has been outstanding in this category. A lot of our top 10 competitors up there.
This will be the season ranks for restarts. Surprising to see Hocevar at 27, knowing that he's aggressive. That outside line's where you want to be able to make that inside work. You're going to have to be tough and aggressive down into turn 1.
Bubba Wallace jumps off the page. 6th on the season, 4th car on the outside.
It's the final stage at Michigan International Speedway for NASCAR's Top Shelf. Byron getting a shove in the outside lane, but Hocevar not going away down low.
Priest has to get out of the gas. He's uncomfortable there. That's going to lose him a few spots. Bubba Wallace now, and Chastain down the back straightaway. A lot of contact there.
It's wide, and they're 4 wide as they head to turn 3. So aggressive on the restarts. Barry picking up positions. Wallace coming through.
Larson the outside of Chastain. Way back there is going to have to lift. Just a lot happening on the back straightaway there. A lot of give and take. Good job by everybody not to create any kind of an incident. There was multiple opportunities for that to happen. Larson now the front straightaway dives to the inside of Priest. Buscher blocking that a little bit. Reddick, he won this race last year, looking for his first win of 2025. Started this race in the rear of the field. Right now, just past his owner for 3rd place, celebrating the son, celebrating the birth of his new son, Rookie Reddick. He's trying to get him another win today.
I'm looking at Chris Buscher, running 8th, right? The 32-year-old out of Prosper, Texas, won this race in 2023. He won stage 1. He kind of got jumbled out of the lead with all of this strategy conversation, but here he is, back inside the top 10, and every time they cross the start-finish line, he's one of the top 3 fastest cars. I like the 56 laps to the finish. I think the 17 is a great long-run car. I'm
going to a driver that won here over 10 years ago, and he is due. I'm talking about Kyle Busch, trying to end a 71 race winless streak. Started front row today. Average running position just outside the top 10, but as we close on the end, he is 6th, and he's right in the game.
I'll give you one more on Kyle, too. As this race gets later in the day, the temperature comes down, the track temp comes down, the comfort goes up. Some of these cars like Kyle that have speed but struggle on the long run, that could improve here late in the race. Marty.
Junior, best run in recent memory for Kyle Busch and this RCR team. Kyle said the car takes off much better than it has all day long, but once he hits traffic, he feels like he just doesn't have the speed. Trying to hang on to that 6th spot and keep Josh Berry behind him. But I tell you what, this is a terrific run for this 18, who finally got on the right side of the cut line last week. We'll see if they can stay there. And how about the Michigan-born driver, Eric Jones, now in the 10th position. He told me earlier this week, the caution comes out.
Caution number 7, Todd Gilliland has made hard contact.
Yeah, heavy damage. That is off the exit.
I hit the left rear really hard. I think it blew a left rear tire. I'm gonna try and drive here.
Oh, blew a left rear tire. I was wondering if this would show up. Air pressure out of the rears is speed. So as everybody tries to go faster and faster as the race wears down, what's somebody gonna get aggressive? That's what Todd said. He thought he blew a tire. It's definitely flat, and the damage to this car is severe. This had to be a heck of a ride.
And so the tire failures that we saw in practice and have seen many times over the last several weeks or last several years with the next-gen car. Yesterday, they were around lap 20. I think we're around lap 27 or so since the last stop. So this kind of falls in line. And Steve, you talk about these teams getting aggressive. You got 54 laps to go. How aggressive do you get to try to give your car the speed without failing that left rear tire?
Well, there's so many different things as Todd loses control again, right? We're getting later in the regular season, so now do you have to have a win versus points? Marty talked a minute ago, cloud cover, cooling down, speeds are picking up. We talked to these crew chiefs, tenths of a pound are the difference between making it and not making it. So, you know, they're all going to lean on trying to get more aggressive. Top of your screen. Oh, I think this is going to be a big spin.
Yeah, that's a left rear tire coming out from under the car.